Hello everybody, welcome to Fruitful Trees and Satya's fruit channel as well. Satya is in Miami. He has a bunch of mango trees and just a bunch of other fruits, and we visited there and we look forward to coming back. But they're here at my garden today in West Palm Beach, and tell everybody your channel and what's going on.
Yes, it's Osho Bodhisattva Meditation Garden, and we have not been uploading many videos because, as I last time said, we have a big project coming in, and but we are growing. We are growing in our garden the more fruit trees, and this year our mango season was not as great as previous years because south of Miami we didn't get enough chill hours. So we visited Paul to see what he is growing, and we found that a lot of trees are fruiting right now, and we have a bunch of mangoes today.
Yes.
So hopefully we'll have a good tasting.
Well, when I was at his house, we did our first, I had our first sugarloaf, which was amazing. I'll remember that. That was great. And so here we have several. This one's a lemon meringue. And the thing is, we both tasted these before. There's nothing new here. But even when you taste them before, on different trees, sometimes they taste a little different. Sometimes the seasons make a difference. So I've tasted some fruits before that I didn't like, and then I tasted it like from another tree or another time, and it was amazing, or vice versa. So this is from my lemon meringue tree. I have two of them here, and my neighbor has lemon zest, which I tend to now like a little bit better than lemon meringue. But this is a great mango because it peels so well, and it just, like I said, I like it so much. I got two trees, and it's just a wonderful taste. And the season's just about over. This is one of the last fruits on the tree.
Candy. Lemon candy.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with lemon meringue, and it's every year it produces well.
Very nice.
The mango trees, I shut the water off in irrigation here, and I have another part where I have no irrigation. So for the most part, unless they're new, like when they're new, I'll water them. But once they get established, I don't water the mango trees. All the other trees I do water.
Yeah, we found out that the taste becomes dense, like more complex, because there is not much, like it doesn't get watered down. So better when you don't water them.
Yeah, it also depends on how much rain we get and so on. But
Right.
I have some jackfruit trees. When it gets the right amount of rain, it's great. But if it rains too much, they split. So everyone everything does different in their own environment. But the reason why I planted my mango trees where I don't have irrigation is because they grow like weeds over here, and you could pretty much get away without watering them for a long time unless there's a drought or something.
Right.
So that's lemon meringue.
That's really nice.
That's
Thank
a
you.
great one. Yeah.
I
like. Have you had lemon zest?
Yeah,
I think I like lemon zest a little bit better. But it has a black spot more susceptible to it. So lemon meringue I think is better to get.
Yeah, to me it feels like a lemon candy, and there's no other taste, like not much complexity. Lemon zest has that more other tastes going on.
Yes, and it's much bigger. Now this one is a sweet tart. Now I've yet to have a sweet tart that I like, and I just don't like that flavor too much.
Southeast Asian flavor.
I love the Southeast Asian flavor, but there's something about sweet tart that hasn't been my favorite. But I'm waiting for that. Like we were saying, they could taste different. What do you think of sweet tart in general?
I am not like big on Southeast Asian flavor, like Duk Mai flavor, and that's why I like the Indian flavor more.
Yes.
And that's why Super Julie, Carry, Ugly Berry, those are like my type of.
Yeah. Oh.
This was ripe on the tree, fallen off the tree.
Fallen off the tree, and depending when you get these sweet tarts, I hear they're much more tart if you get them when they're a little less ripe. But it does taste like a sweet tart candy, but it's still not at the top of my list.
Right, not mine either.
And this is interesting because Alex at Tropical Acres, this is like literally his favorite mango, and we all have taste is very subjective, but that probably wouldn't be in my top 10 even.
The best it can get probably is sweet tart. That's why people.
Well, I actually, since so many mangoes are so sweet, this one is a Duk Mai, and I like the taste of Duk Mai because it gives me a break from all the sweetness of these mangoes. So since we're doing these Southeast Asian, let's do one of these Duk Mai's.
Yeah, the sweet tart was more sweet than tart, probably a bit to rice.
There you go. So you can see the difference in the color right there.
smell
This one's
is
like
even
a
distinct.
mustard color, and this one's like an orange color. That's the sweet tart. And
Already has
yeah, it smells just like it tastes. It's
You are right. It has a different sweetness to it. It's not the same as.
it's not as sweet. It's a nice break from all the sweet mangoes because
Yeah.
it's not over sweet.
Closer to the skin, it has a completely different taste.
I like Duk Mai, but it is on a watery side. To me, Duk Mai is like curry mango. It's like if that's all you have, it's like the most amazing thing. But if you have other mangoes, it's like you don't really care about those.
I know. Yeah, I wouldn't. It doesn't have the complexity. It's sweet and
Yeah, but if that's
mild
all you got,
sweetness.
it's amazing, and it's much better than the ones in the stores. But so next one, which one was that?
That is dot.
And which one was this?
Then
This one is a dot. So let's try a dot. This one, now I've tasted dot a good amount of times before, and I like it so much that I got the tree. But Alex told me, you know, several people told me, when you get a dot at the right time, there's like nothing better when it's at the perfect time.
so this also was ripe on the tree.
This one was ripe on the tree, and it's nice and yellow in there. It's, here you go. Here's there, and here you go.
Thank you.
So that's a dot. Smells
It is
interesting.
ripe, yeah.
A little on the overripe side.
It is.
Yeah. So,
But the flavor reminds more like. Is it classic or is it like curry like?
more classic, I
More
think.
like combination, but it is complex taste.
That was a little overripe. Now, that one was the sweet. Now this one, pineapple pleasure. Now, the first time I had pineapple pleasure, I absolutely loved it so much. That's what made me get many of these trees. But then I had a pineapple pleasure like this last week from this tree, and it didn't taste like the other ones that I had. But it's a giant mango.
Right?
It's right.
Soft
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. So we'll see how it is. The first one I had tasted exactly like pineapple, but then when I had the other one last week, it didn't. But look how big it is. Now this is a really unique mango that not many people have or even heard of. But to me, it tastes like at least when I had a good one, it tasted like a pineapple.
A bit on the acidic side.
Yes, here you go. It's a big, big mango. So when this is at its best, they don't get better, but
A bit acidic for me. Right?
acidic like a pineapple. you know? And one of these will fill you up. So it's
Do they get sweeter than this?
they do get sweeter, and the flavor, it might have been a little underripe. The flavor really does taste like a pineapple.
Yeah,
So
it's
this
like
one
a
is just
pineapple syrup. But if it gets a bit sweeter, then I think the balance would
if
be
you
perfect.
taste close to the skin, you'll
Yeah,
taste.
I think that side was a bit. I don't know if the other side is more ripe than this. Ah, right, yeah.
And that when the flavor's right, the whole mango tastes like that.
Mm.
When the flavor's just right. So yeah, and you'll get full from this one mango. It's a
Right, it's a lot.
yeah. So you don't need to grow many on the tree if you there you go. Yeah, so of all the mangoes we've tried today, which one was your favorite?
I think I like the dot. Although it was overripe, I could already feel like how it would be. And then a small portion of pineapple apple that was sweet. I think it would come second after that. Sweet
Yeah.
tart, I don't know. Maybe we ate a little, like it was too ripe. People always say that you can eat a little earlier and it will be like more tart and less sweet.
Let's cut it that way. There you go. So this is that sweet tart, another one of them.
It has that zing feeling to it with that Southeast Asian flavor as an undertone. But still, since this is not my favorite flavor profile, I would probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, it's not my favorite either. But you know, like I said, taste is subjective. It's many people. This is their favorite mango of all of them. For me,
Yeah, I think the lemon meringue was tastier than sweet tart for me.
of course. Oh yeah. Yeah, lemon meringue's great.
Right.
Now it's not bad. It's just when you have top tens, this wouldn't even make it.
Yeah,
Not mine.
unfortunately, yeah, people. It does come in top 5 for many people. Sweet tart.
Yeah, there's so many mangoes in season. We have a whole bunch here that aren't even completely ripe yet that we still have to taste. And this is the end of mango season. We're not even in the beginning or the middle. We're coming towards the end. Now all the late season mangoes are coming in. I have some Kiss on the tree and some Kent and just
Honey kiss. And
Honey Kiss.
I mean, it was wonderful to taste all these mangoes because we always tasting from our garden. So you don't water them after they establish, but do you put any chemical fertilizer or anything?
I do. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You don't want to know right now. But
Okay, but that's not chemical. That's more like organic stuff.
it's organic.
right?
Yeah, it's completely organic. I do what you meant, or organic. But yeah, we do fertilize the trees often, but we don't put any chemicals on them. Yeah.
But it was good. Yeah, Pineapple Pleasure, I think, is a great mango. I think just needs to. If you let it overripe, even then it's not bad because the acidity is so intense in Pineapple Pleasure. I think you can do that. Sweet Tart though, don't let it go. Even the second one was already overripe. So maybe when it is still just changing color from green to yellow, then that's the best time.
Yeah, see, with all these mangoes, I'm still running for the Duk Mai, which in taste it doesn't even come close to the others, but with all this sweetness, it's good to have something pretty mellow.
Right, too much sweetness in others. Which one is this other?
And we have more to try, everybody. So, yeah,
So-
put your comments and questions below the video.
Thank
Let
you
us
very
know
much, Paul.
what you
And
think. I'm going to put his description below the video on my channel so you can contact him and see his great channel.
thank you.
Yeah.
And we will put a link at Paul's channel, Fruitful Trees, and he's making a lot of videos. So there's so much information there, and he teaches how to grow trees and not just mangoes, actually many different other fruit trees that we can grow here in South Florida. Thank you, Paul, for inviting.
Thank you. Thank
Hopefully we will meet again soon. We couldn't taste this. We wanted to, but we don't have time, and it's a lot of work. Jackfruit is not easy, but thank you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Keep growing.
Thank you. Keep growing.